We are rolling. I'm so excited to have Beth here, and thank you so much for offering to share your testimonial on our knee program. Without further ado, can you tell me, what did your knees feel like when you first came in?
Well, when I first came in, I was getting concerned that I may have to have surgery. I've had problems with my knees for years, and
Mm,
I was told that they were bone on bone and that I was going to eventually have to have surgery.
mm,
And the thought of that was just not sitting well with me. And I read about your program and I thought, well, if I can try something that doesn't involve surgery, I'm willing to try. So that's where I was when I came in.
you told me two things. Were you using a cane or a wheelchair?
Yes,
Yeah. Well,
I was using a cane
yeah.
more. A couple of years ago, I was using one of those motor chairs because
Mm.
I had anemia as well as the knee
Oh.
pain. So
Ooh.
that was two issues. I
Yeah.
was short of breath, plus my knees hurt. So if I went anywhere where I had to be on my feet very long, I would have to take that with me.
Ooh. So when
Yeah.
you came in, you were using a cane, and you told
Yes.
me off camera you're
Mhm.
no longer using a cane.
No,
How long has it been since you've had to use the cane?
it's been about 3, 4 months, maybe.
Since you
Yeah.
started. That's
That's it.
amazing. So, what are the things that you're able to do now that you weren't able to do before coming in?
Well, I'm able to be on my feet much longer. I'm able to attend functions with friends and keep up with them. And
Yay.
sometimes I'm a little bit lagging behind, but not so much as I was before.
Yeah. Yeah. And you
So,
said walking was a big thing for you.
yes,
So
yes.
recently you had done some 8 mile something.
Yes, I
What?
went to the state fair,
Huh.
and on my phone, there's something that tracks how many steps I take
Yeah.
and how my mileage and everything. So at the end of the day, it was over 8 miles. And I
Whoa.
still had to walk my dog when I got home.
How'd your knees hold up?
Great.
Overall, this is so fun. But overall, how much better on a percentage scale, how much better would you say those knees feel?
Oh, just probably 90%. I
Mm,
mean, they're very good.
that's
I
amazing.
don't worry about it. Before I was, like I said, I had to take the cane when I took the dog
Yeah.
out because
Yeah.
sometimes they wouldn't hurt when I'd start the walk, but I'd get
Mm,
farther away from home and then all of a sudden it would hurt and getting back home was a problem. So
not
that,
good.
so I did have to take the cane just in case, but I'm not even doing that anymore.
I don't know how it triggered me, but early on you told me that there was a cruise coming up, and
Yes.
that because of the pandemic, but also
Hmm.
because of your knees, you were unsure whether you're going to be able to attend this thing or not.
Right.
So it's coming up soon. Are you
Hmm.
going to be able to go?
Yes, I'm going.
That's
Unless something
awesome.
else comes along and says I
Say
can't.
say no more. But
Uh-huh.
I read over here that you said you'd love to be able to not have to use a wheelchair. Do you
Yes.
feel like you'll need a wheelchair?
No.
Awesome. Now, some people watching this right now would
Hmm.
have some skepticism. Like, I don't know. I think I'm bone on bone, or
Hmm.
maybe I'm bone on bone. But you're somebody who was told you're
I
bone on
was.
bone. Did you
Yes.
come in? Just tell me the truth. Were you a bit skeptical about
A
this?
little bit, but
Okay,
I just
fair.
wanted some. I just didn't want to have surgery if I could prevent it.
Good.
So I was doing everything I could
Yes.
to find out what I needed to do.
Good. And one of our recommendations, I'm not afraid to admit it to the person that's watching this,
Hmm.
is if anybody's overweight, get as much weight off as you can. How did you do in that endeavor?
I did quite well. I wanted to do better, but I do realize at a certain age it takes a little bit longer to get that weight
Yeah.
off. But
We're talking
yeah,
3 months. How much did you lose in 3 months?
25 pounds.
That's amazing.
Yes.
All
Yes, it
right.
is.
Yeah, so you got some ways to go. We're going to strategize
Right.
on that, but that's pretty amazing. You're rebuilding a new you. That's so
Yeah.
great. And for that skeptical person who's watching, like, I don't know about this program, and they
Hmm.
happen to get your video, what would you say to that person?
I said, well, it's all true. This is
Oh,
me. This is the real me.
this is the real you. So the
Yes.
story is
Yes,
true.
the story
All
is
right. Would
true.
you recommend that this person who might be skeptical give it a try?
I say it's worth giving it a try.